well, I've been planning this out for 3 years now. I am up here, Canada's right there. I am at the northern terminus of the Superior Hiking Trail. I'm about to start my 300-mile journey to the Wisconsin border along the Lake Superior North Shore in Minnesota. Now I have 3 priorities, and they are in order here. I have 3 priorities for this trip. Number 1 is to finish it. I'm going to touch that southern terminus post, that awning that I have gone and visited 3 times already. I'm going to finish this trail. Second priority is to enjoy the heck out of it. I'm going to take as many photos and as many videos as I can to tell this story of this trip. And then the third priority is to set a fastest known time. I am going for the self-supported category. I think the fastest known time right now is 8 days and 6 hours. I am hopefully doing it in 7 days. That is the plan right now. We will see how that works out, but that's the plan. I will sacrifice the fastest known time to take photos and take videos of stuff that I think is really cool. And I will sacrifice the fastest known time and taking photos to just finishing it. So I want to finish this trail, and that's the highest priority. So I'm doing that by being as light as possible. I don't even have a tent. I guess here is the official start. I'm gonna get my watch set up and my Garmin going. Now I do need 2 forms of GPS data. So I have my Garmin InReach Mini and I have my Garmin Enduro, which will be my 2 different forms of tracking to make sure that the FKT is legit. And I will also use my phone as my navigation. So like I will use this for maps and GPS and all that. So official start time is July 5th at 3:26 p.m. All right, and we're tracking, and now we're off. Superior Hiking Trail, here we go. Okay. And again, huge shout out to my dad for bringing me all the way up here and walking up to the northern terminus with me and sharing this little part of this experience with me. So thank you for being a part of this for me. So
best wishes, John. Proud of you. Have a great trip, but be safe.
Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. All right, let's get going because the clock is running now. Let's go. Mosquitoes are already vicious.
They're worse down here.
Yeah, they're really bad down here.
Up there, they weren't bad at all.
No. I'm going left and you're going right. Yeah.
Love you. Proud of you. Have a good time. Be safe.
Thank you so much again for letting this happen.
It was a good adventure for me.
Gosh, it's cool.
Got everything?
Yeah, I got everything.
All right, have fun.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Well, there goes Papa Solberg. Now I got about 299 miles till I finish this thing, so it feels crazy to be on this thing right now. Oh, I'm about to get emotional. Can't imagine how emotional I'm gonna be when I finish this thing. I'm gonna be a wreck. Well, I'm on almost on mile 3 and I already got the adrenaline going a little bit. A pheasant just charged me, so I had to fend it off with my trekking pole. I swung at it a few times and maybe injured the guy, but he was charging me, so I feel a little bad about it, but I just had to, I don't know. God, now I feel shame, but it got the adrenaline going a little bit. A little overgrown again. God, I love this though. This is so freaking cool. The plants just, they find this area because they're trying to compete for sunlight, so they're just growing into the trail. But the trail gets a little overrun. Okay, now we're good. Now we're free. Nope, back into it. can see the trail. Just straight weeds. I only got the highest elevation of the trail in 1.5 miles, so I'll be as high as I can be on this trail in 1.5 miles. I guess it's just gonna be all downhill from there. Nice. A little anticlimactic though. It's just like woods. Alright, I'm gonna see how fast I can fill this water bottle and do this. So time is a huge thing here, so I'm gonna try and make this as fast as I can. I'm just south of Jackson Lake, by the way. This is the river that just flows south of Jackson. Jackson Lakes. Not sure if this is Jackson River or not, but oh, by the way, time. Oh, I started the timer earlier. As soon as I dip my I'll start the timer as soon as I dip my water bottle in the thing. I need water. I don't know if I'll have much. I'm gonna actually fill this up halfway and then refill this. That's okay. I'm just gonna go quick with it. I don't need a full refill. I have a stream right before the campsite that I'm gonna stay at tonight, so I should be fine for that. I'll just fill this up halfway in case I need more water later. Done. On that side, alright, let's refill this thing. And we should be back on trail. Okay, the straps are not helping me right now. I'm stopping it. Boom time. Done. That's a nice little stream though. And this is actually some funny water. Tastes kind of irony. This is the hellacious overlook. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna take a selfie. Good thing it's a GoPro. Apparently that's where I have to go down. So, whatever. Guess this is it. Just gotta get on all fours. Be fine. There we go. Oh. Alright, well, I am officially night hiking. The sun is set, and I still have about 1.25 miles left to go. I'd like to get to South Carlson Pond, I think is the campsite. I think I'm at about 16 miles right now. I'd like to, yeah, and be just over 17 on the day. So pretty solid first day, especially with only getting in about 6 hours of hiking. Just over 6 hours of hiking, so. I really am not excited to set up camp at night though. That's not gonna be great. But you know what, it has to be done, so that's where we're at. Gotta roll with it, which will be the majority of this hike, so just gotta roll with it. And I've made it to camp. Now, I just gotta set everything. I just gotta set up everything real quick, hang the food, do all that stuff, blow up my mattress. I got some stuff to do here now, so.
Clock's still ticking, so we gotta get going.
All right, we're off on day 2. It was about 6 a.m. Yesterday was a good warm-up with like 17-ish miles, just over 17 miles. But today is the real test because we got 40 miles today. So starting at 6 a.m. though, so we got a lot of time. Hopefully clicking about 3 miles per hour. We'll get this done in just over like 12-ish, 13 hours. So yeah. I was at South Carlson Pond last night, and that's Carlson Pond. And we're off. Anytime I have a pretty good trail like this, where it's like road miles, anything like that, we can get a little bit of a jog in. Just get ahead on some miles here. Just bank them. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of a jog though, so. All right, I know I said the bugs were pretty bad yesterday, but I literally have to keep walking because it's so bad. Ugh. Ugh. If I stop at all, they just like literally swarm, and they're all behind my legs right now. It's pretty bad. The bugs are really bad today. We're on the struggle bus into Judge C.R. Magny State Park. So we're right there, go all the way down through. Back into the woods. It's the Brule River. First legit waterfall, Devil's Kettle. It's a quick stop to change socks because my feet are wet from the morning dew, and to kind of get some things charging because I got to use my battery. I'm officially at mile 30 now. I don't know if that's like encouraging or discouraging at this point, because like I feel great, like I feel incredible right now. My legs feel great. I feel energized and still ready to go. And I'm 10% done, but like still have 90% of this thing ahead of me, so we'll see. But 10% done, so gotta celebrate those successes. So, well, this is a little different than the woods. Cadence River. Beautiful here. Wow. Freaking gorgeous view. All right, so I've been on trail for about 24 hours now, and I've gone about 44 miles. So, I'd say I'm definitely on pace. I really don't need a wet foot right now. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but that's Grand Marais. That little city right there. Well, was going to get some water from Valley Creek Pond and completely dunked my shoes. They're soaked. Absolutely soaked, and my socks soaked. I mean, I have a second pair over there, but like, fuck, I did not need that right now. Literally right before I was going to bed and setting up my tent. And I haven't hung my food yet. I'm gonna have to do it all barefoot on sore feet. Oh my god, this is gonna suck. Fuck. Alright, day 2 on the Superior Hiking Trail here, trying to set a fastest known time in the self-supported category. Finally got to camp here at North Valley Creek Pond. Yeah, North Valley Creek Pond. Walked 42.3 miles today, so that was kind of crazy. Man, so many peaks and valleys throughout the day. 3 hours ago, I didn't think I was gonna make it here. I didn't think I was gonna make it to this campsite. I was planning on parking on this, I was planning on camping on the side of the trail, but I made it. I actually had to run a little bit tonight, which was a bit much on my sore feet and sore legs already. Legs actually aren't too bad. My legs feel pretty good. Feet are a little sore though. I can feel some blisters forming and stuff like that, so I gotta do some of that. Which, luckily, tomorrow, I'm not doing 40. I don't think I'm gonna do 40 again tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do 35, 32-ish, something around there, depending on what campsite is open. Because Saturday morning, so not tomorrow, but the next day, I am picking up my first resupply in Schrader, Minnesota. So at the post office there. So I can't get there too early, I guess is kind of what I'm trying to say. But I am super tired. I need to get away from mosquitoes, and I need to go to bed. Tomorrow morning I'm going to take care of my feet and hopefully get another good day in tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Well, I thought my feet were the biggest problem this morning, but my phone isn't taking a charge right now. And my phone is my only way of navigating, because they don't print off the physical maps anymore. Like, they don't make those anymore. They just have them on your phone. Hopefully this thing will start charging at some point, but this is a big piece of concern. Do I just go blind? Like, I know where my next camp is, but beyond that, I don't know. I have like 18% on my battery, so on my phone. My external battery is fine, but my phone battery is not taking a charge right now. It's not charging. Fuck. All right, and we're off on day 3. because my phone's not taking a charge, I'm gonna assume that it's not gonna take a charge the rest of the trip, and I'm gonna write down everything I need to know navigationally so that I can get myself back to my car at the southern terminus and finish this trip. So I'm gonna write everything down while my phone still has some juice and I can still access the maps. This makes things a little bit harder, obviously. So hopefully my phone can take charge and I don't have to rely on this. All right, now I got everything written down on this piece of paper. So just in case my phone dies, like I still have all the instructions I need, all of the mileage, all of when it happens, because my watch is just fine. I know how many miles I'll be going. I know the distances and everything, so I just need to know like how far in between things, when should I expect to turn so that I can go get my resupplies, when should I expect to camp. All of that is written on this piece of paper. So even though equipment might fail, we can do everything we can to make sure that things like that, those setbacks, don't completely take away from the entire goal of finishing this thing. Still think I'm gonna do this in, I don't know, it should be just over 6 days, I think, based on planning it all. Should be done Tuesday night. That's your like, oh my gosh, there's something here, call. I know. I'll be on my way in a second. You're just super cool. No, it's kind of hard to film this, but I literally do everything while walking. Like I filter water, I eat, I'm making coffee right now. Putting it in that water. I do literally everything while walking. It's a tip that I actually got from John Zarian. Sorry if I'm butchering your last name, but I literally just do everything while walking. I filter water. I don't spend very much time at a creek. I just fill up my my Catadine with water. I just fill it up and filter as I walk. And I try to keep about a ½ liter in my water bottle in a reserve, like always. Yeah, I literally do everything while walking. So just to try and keep as many miles, just keep moving. Even if I'm moving like 2 miles per hour, I'm still moving. It's still faster than stopping and filtering and like taking time to do things. I can just go. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna grab some water really quick. So I'm literally like, I have it so efficient, so it only takes me let me let it settle for a second. It only takes me that long at the creek to get water. And now I'm off. Make sure I didn't leave anything. This is my coffee in the morning, by the way. 2 packets of Folgers and just a bunch of water, which I need a lot of right now, so. But I also need my caffeine because I am physically addicted. I get the headaches if I don't drink coffee, so that's kind of a necessity. Even though it is a diuretic, which isn't ideal for this kind of thing, but whatever. Pick your poison, I guess. You're gonna pee more or you're gonna have a headache, so I'd rather just drink a ton of water and pee more, because usually there's enough creeks, there's enough rivers, there's enough lakes to get water at, so I'm not too worried about water right now. But great coffee, nice and cold. I can't really check with my phone, but that's the Cascade River behind me, so we'll be going through Cascade River State Park here pretty soon. I'm gonna spend about 10 minutes here taking care of my feet, switching out socks. Beautiful here though. Lookout Mountain. Okay, well I just realized I dropped my water filter somewhere. It's supposed to be right in here. I don't know where the hell it went. So I gotta backtrack because I need that water filter. This one today couldn't get any worse. Holy crap. Good thing I don't have a ton of mileage today. But man, this fucking sucks. And I gotta backtrack and I gotta figure out where it fell out. Hopefully it's not far, because I know it's somewhere in Cascade River State Park. I know it's somewhere in this state park, but I'm gonna do a lot of extra miles trying to go back and find it. So hopefully it's really close. It's somewhere on this trail, so. All right, I've been walking for about an extra 1.5 miles since Lookout Mountain when I realized I dropped my water bottle, or my water filter. Now, I'm almost to the point where I filled up my water filter. Like, I filled my water in this river, but it's just a little further up the trail. So that's as far as I'm gonna go. There's no way I had it past that. So, or no way I dropped it past that. I talked to every single person that I passed on the way back, told them to look out for it, to put it at the bench at Lookout Mountain if they find it, or put it in the middle of the trail just so that I can see it. But I do have a backup plan. I have aqua tabs, so I can do that. I still have a liter smart water bottle that I could filter my, or just treat the water with my aqua tabs, but that is not ideal. It is not very good water, but it might be exactly how I have to do this. So I think it was right about here that I refilled it. Fuck. I'm gonna go a little bit further and see, but all right. I've officially backtracked about 2 miles. So I'm gonna have to add 4 miles to my total today because I backtracked as far as I will. Now hopefully on the way now I know it's between here, where I'm at right now, and Lookout Mountain. It's somewhere between here and there. So I'm hoping on my way back up to Lookout Mountain I find it. But now again, I have aqua tabs, so like I can do that. Like that's, I'm still able to to treat my water, but it's definitely not as reliable and definitely doesn't taste as good as filtered water. So I'm still hoping to find it on my way back up to Lookout Mountain, but I'm gonna have to add 4 miles total to my legs, which sucks because that's almost an hour I just lost. So trying to go back, it's a little over an hour that I just lost, like an hour and a half. There we go. It's about an hour and a half because I walk about 3 miles per hour. It's about an hour and a half that I just lost, so. Dang it. That sucks so bad. I'm still gonna be on the lookout for it though. It should be on the right side because it fell out of my right pocket, so it should be somewhere on the right side of the trail. But there are some inclines, some really steep areas that might have made it roll down the hill, so. Another setback, but we persevere. We keep going. Back to Lookout Mountain for the second time today. Alright, there was a lot of people at Lookout Mountain, so I didn't really film, but I have officially given up on my water filter. Now, the aqua tabs will work each little tablet that I have cleans a liter of water. So I technically have, including the one that's in my bag right now, I have 20 liters of water that I can treat. So 20 liters over 4.5 days now. You might be okay, but this is why we have backup plans. So aqua tabs are gonna be the only way I save this trip, so at least for water's sake. God, I can't believe I dropped that somewhere. Ah! It's alright though, it's alright. Makes finishing this thing that more satisfying because there's all this struggle and all of these setbacks, and I still figured out a way to get through it all. So it's gonna feel that much better when I hit that southern terminus. God, I'm excited for that. But we got a long road ahead of us, so here we go. Man, I will not let all these setbacks keep me from enjoying all this, because holy crap, this is an incredible trail. Ah! Ah! When I was back at Lookout Mountain, I got a little bashful and probably didn't give my feet enough time to dry out, so I found this like little exposed area where I can just let my feet breathe, because they get pretty pruny on the bottom here. And I'm getting a little blister here because of it. I'm getting blisters kind of at the top of the ball of my feet right there because of it, so trying to get my feet a little bit more time to breathe, and airing out my shoes as much as I can, drying out socks. These are the ones I was wearing before, and they're pretty wet now, but these ones are pretty dry now, so but really trying to take care of my feet here, rubbing them out a little bit. I'll probably eat a little snack. I'm only sitting here for 10 minutes, so 10-15 minute break here to let my feet dry out and let everything kind of come back to normal a little bit. Hopefully stretch out a little bit too. Yeah, I think I got another probably 20 miles left today. It's 1:30, so it's gonna be I'm gonna need to run a little bit of this, that's for sure. I'm gonna need to run. That 4 mile going back to try and find my water filter really set me back, but we'll be good though. We will persevere. Tomorrow morning I got a resupply, so we'll be there. But anyway. Well, this is kind of cool. It's like a little amphitheater with an incredible view too. Oh, it's a nice lake back there. Wow. My knee's starting to bother me though. Another beautiful overlook. That river down there. Oh. And Superior is right there. Alright, I gotta take care of my feet again. Another overlook. Globe overlook. Oh. My knee is not good. It's the same knee that kept me from doing this last year. Like every time I go down, I just like can't step on it. So I don't know, we'll see. And the whole water thing is not sustainable because I just went through I think 5 of them in a half a day. Now they have 20 of them. So I gotta figure out a different way to filter water. And I think I might get a water filter at one of the towns, either Schrader, hopefully Schrader, or Beaver Bay. Beaver Bay is a little bigger, so it's a more likely spot, but hopefully Schrader has an outdoors shop that I can get one at. So we'll see. Looks like I'm gonna get rained on top of everything else that happened today. I'm getting rained on. Well, I've been hearing a whole lot of thunder, so I just prepared everything for possible rain. So put like all my electronics that aren't waterproof. I don't know, pretty much everything in my bag that I don't want to get wet. But I do have my poncho, which will go over my bag. I don't know if you heard that, but that was some thunder. I do have a poncho though that will go over my bag. So like, I don't know, it's good to have 2 layers of protection. And I had to bring out the poncho because it was in my bag. I haven't even used it yet. So it's my poncho slash shelter thing. It's my poncho slash shelter thing. So we'll see if I need it, but it's out on the back of my, it's out on the mesh part of my bag. So if I need it, it will be right there. These flamin' hot Fritos are really hitting me different right now though. Man, they are freaking good. My body needs calories. But the flamin' hot Fritos, whoo! Dang good. Highly recommend. Well, at least I get to test out this poncho now. See how well it does in some decent rain. Because man, these, you can hear it in the trees. I'm getting sheltered a little of it right now, but it's coming down pretty heavy. So everything that's can't get wet is under me in this poncho. It even covers my backpack. All of that stuff is in my bag. My bag is also waterproof too, so like it's DCF, the Nashville Thru, I think, the Nashville something. Nashville Packs, it's their, one of their bags, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna get rained on for the next little bit, so whatever. Prepared for this anyway, so we're good. I kind of like that I got rained on today too. Of all days, like today is the day. I lose my water filter. My knees are killing me. Everything's going wrong. And I'm getting rained on. Just feels right, you know? Just feels right. Good old sun shower. I've decided that if I can't find a water filter in Schroeder, like there's no place to get one, or the place to get one isn't open until like Monday or something, I'm closed for the weekend, I'm gonna have to drop out. To be honest, I'm kind of okay with that decision right now. Like this, it feels right now. Like I'm in so much pain. I don't know if this fastest known time thing is for me. I haven't enjoyed the trail. Like priority 2 has not been a thing. I haven't enjoyed it as much as I could. Like I've just been going and going and going, and I haven't taken time. I've just been going and going and going, and I haven't taken time to enjoy it all. I can barely walk right now, but here's the vista on Moose Mountain. Again, another beautiful overlook. The sun is, I don't know, about an hour from setting. Still about 2 miles to walk, but I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. I feel like I kind of need it. Oh. Alright, I made it to camp. We're at West Rollins Creek. I think two things have to happen tomorrow morning for me to keep going. One, I have to feel really good, like my legs have to feel really good. If they still feel like this tomorrow. And then number two, there has to be a water filter in Schroeder. There's no water filter there. That's also a no-go. So two things have to go right tomorrow morning for me to keep going, so we'll see how I feel tomorrow morning. I am going to perform an experiment tonight, though. I'm going to see if I can put up this tent without actually having to take it off. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that. Well, I technically failed, but I don't know, it'll do for tonight. That'll do. But it's turning into one hell of a sunset, so it's like pink. It's gorgeous. Time to go. I saved this clementine for the last morning, thinking it'd be like my last push to get these last 10 miles in this morning, but it's more of a band-aid over a wound right now. It's gonna be delicious though. So damn good. Right, it's already 5:25. I gotta get going. See how I feel. Not good so far though. Well, I gotta keep it above 3.2 miles per hour this morning. Because one of the things I really freaking want is to get to the post office in Schrader by 10 a.m. So I have some urgency here. Like I have to go like 3.2 miles per hour so that I can get there by 9:30 because it closes at 10. The reason I really want to get there, when I dropped off my resupply, the postman basically told me 50% of people get back to this. Only 50% of people actually do pick up their resupply packages. And he kind of said it with a forewarning, like, I don't know if you're gonna do this. So I'm gonna be a part of the 50% of people that gets their resupply from that postman. That's what I want. I really freaking want that. So I'm running a little bit this morning, even though it hurts like hell. I'm running because I really, really, really want to pick up my resupply from that postman. So sounds like a dumb little side hobby or whatever, but I need it. So okay, now I gotta figure out where I'm going. I think this is Pine Cone actually. Okay. Hopefully I get there though. Right now I feel the exact same way as I did at the end of the Grandma's Marathon last year. The last like 6 miles were a grind. I had to walk and it wasn't good. No, this time I'm doing it for like 12 miles, 13 miles, so. This is probably the worst part of the trip right now, especially descending out of Carlton Peak into Temperance River. Like I feel horrible right now, but I might make this. I think I'm gonna make the time. I'm gonna make the postman. There's Temperance River. We got about 45 minutes till the post office closes. Till the post office closes. So I gotta hurry a little bit. Big River, the Hidden Falls. Now this is me officially dropping out, because that way I would go if I wanted to keep going to Superior Hiking Trail, but I am taking the Gitchigami. I'm taking the Gitchigami straight into Schroeder because I got about 36 more minutes until the post office closes. So I'm gonna take this bike trail, and I think it's about just over a mile in. So I should make it, and mainly because it's road miles. So it's this will go pretty quick. The last few hours, or this morning, every single descend, like my knees screamed at me. Like my knees could not take the descending parts. Like I had to go so slow through those, because otherwise my knees were just absolutely on fire. So, but yeah, I'm officially dropping out. Officially done. But moral victory, I got to the postman on time, so or at least I hope I will. Mosquito. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you at the postman. Postman said that 50% of people don't get back there for their resupply. I just became a part of the 50% that did, with 11 minutes to spare. Now, on a day where I feel like such a loser, it's pretty good to get at least a little win. I just took my first bite of this breakfast sandwich, and it literally sent like shivers down my spine. Oh my gosh, this is good. Alright, well that was disappointing. This is the end of day 4. It's 11:05. We made the post office, and I've had some really good food at Schrader Bacon Company. Incredible food. I had a breakfast sandwich, a latte, orange juice, a chocolate croissant, and now I just ordered a pizza, a full pizza, and a root beer. So like, I'm binging here. Now I don't know. It sucks not to finish it, but I think you only fail if you don't learn anything from it. I think I've definitely learned that I just can't do 40-mile days. My legs just don't do it. I think I've beaten up my legs a little too hard and a little too much. growing up, playing so many sports and playing football through college, 5 years of college football, I don't know, I bet my body's too beat up to do this kind of mileage. So I don't think I can do 40 miles a day. I think I'm more of like a 20 to 25 miles per day guy. That's more my speed. Plus I didn't really have time to slow down and like enjoy the trail. Like I completely lost priority 2, which was to actually enjoy it and document the whole experience. So yeah, I think I'll be back though. I think I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna start at the Hidden Falls and Temperance River, and I'm gonna finish the last 200 miles. Probably not this summer, but maybe next summer. I'm gonna finish. I wanna finish. I might need to do a full through hike, but I'm gonna still through hike the entire thing. I'm gonna finish the entire thing. Just continue it next summer. So this sucks. I'm in a lot of pain, but now I did do 17 miles the first day, 43 the next day, 35 the next day, and then 14 this morning. So I don't know exactly what that is. It's over 100. It's like 110-ish, something around there, miles in, heck, I started at 3:30 on Wednesday, and now it's, well, heck, I finished at 10 o'clock today. So I don't know how many hours that is. Future John, editing John, I don't want to do the math right now. Editing John will do it. So you'll see how many miles per hour I did, or how many miles per day I did. You'll see that later, but the last thing is, I don't want to completely ruin my knees, like forever, because like these knees need to carry my future kids someday. So those are my priorities. And finishing a Superior Hiking Trail is not my priority. At least life, grand scheme of life's things. So I want to be able to move throughout my life. That's a bigger priority than pushing through something like this that really doesn't matter. Anyway, that's all I got from the Superior Hiking Trail. I guess I'll see you on the next one. Jeff from Cadillac Cabs does a heck of a job. He's out of Silver Bay, so if you ever need a ride, let the dude know.